Hi everybody, welcome to the Crypto Portfolio Dashboard Part 2. So this part is going to be very interesting. Before deep diving into the Part 2, let's see the basic highlights of the Part 1. So we have started by creating the date granularity date field with time intelligence calculations. Then we have built the parameter to increase and decrease the date granularities from daily to weekly to monthly. Then we have built the dynamic bar charts and the line charts using the above created granular date fields and the parameters. And last, we have color coded the dynamic bar chart and the line chart using some Windows functions. So now in this part 2, we will start by creating the KPI cards, which you are seeing here, the variations, the text with those variations and more. So let's get started. So let's continue to build the part 2. So we will start with building the cards, the KPI cards for the trading volumes and the trading price and the variations with respect to the last day or last week or the last month. Now this value, as I said, is the value which is there on the last day. Since we have selected here daily as the parameter, so whatever the value is on February 13 should reflect here. If I select here weekly, so whatever the value is on February 11th should reflect here, and same for the trading price, right? Let's build this. Create a calculated field, current day trading volume, if date part is day. Now here the date field will be granular date field, which we created in the beginning of the video, and end date will be our max date and difference will be 0. Then give me the volume and let's make it aggregate outside. Apply. Okay, right? So this is my current day trading volume. Just make it duplicate to make it current week trading volume. Here I will just change it from day to week and everything will remain same. Apply. Okay, and same for the month. Current month trading volume, and here instead of week I'll write here month, right? Apply. Okay, now I'll create a final calculated field for the trading volume. Since we have to change this trading volume with respect to our parameter, so I'll write the name trading volume parameter based. Now case our parameter is this date granular. When 1 means when daily, then give me current daily trading volume. When 2, then give me current week, just dragging and dropping. And when 3, then give me this current month. And apply. Okay, now see, I'll show you how this looks like. So this is my trading volume. Let's see which parameter is selected. Okay, so now it's monthly, so let's format it first. Make it in billion dollars and up to 2 decimal places. That's fine. Now see, if I select daily, it gets changed, weekly it gets changed, and monthly it gets changed, right? So it's working fine. Now make it the entire view. A format, bring it to the center, and since it's a KPI card, so it should be a something 16 in the font size, or let's make it 18. We'll adjust it later. Right now just keep it 18, right? And remove the tooltip for a while. right? So now this is the current field. Okay, now the next thing is we have to create the variation. So now to create the variation, we need to have a previous day trading volume, or the previous week trading volume, or the previous month trading volume. So same as these three steps, I have to create the previous week, day or month. So previous day trading volume, if same formula, I'm writing it again and again just for you to practice, is day, then give me, sorry, and the start date will be date granular, max date will be the max date. If the difference is 1, right, a day prior, then give me volume and make it aggregated outside if trade. Apply. Okay, now duplicate it to make it for week, and change this date to week. Apply. Okay, duplicate it, to make it for month. Apply. Okay, now we have the previous month. Now let's create a variation. So how to create a variation? So variation is the current day minus the previous day divided by previous day, right? So this is a simple formula. We call it day over day, or month over month, or week or week change also, right? So variation percentage, right? Let's give it a name for day, or day over day, right? So the variation percentage, so it is current day trading volume minus previous day trading volume divided by previous day trading volume. Apply. Okay, it is the variation DOD. Duplicate it, edit it, week over week. Now here current week minus previous week divided by previous week. Apply. Okay, and last will be duplicate it, edit it, month over month. Current month minus previous month divided by previous month. Current month minus previous month divided by previous month. Apply. Okay, so these are my three variations. Now these three variations also should change by my parameter. So to build that, just the same as I build the trading volume parameter based, let me show you. I use a case statement, when 1 then give me this, when 2 then give me this. The same formula I'll use for the variation. So I'll create a calculated field, variation percentage parameter based. Now here case date granularity is my parameter. When 1 means daily, then give me the variation for day over day. When 2, then give me the variation week over week. When 3, then give me month over month. And simple, apply, okay. Now this, the default property should be in the percentage up to 2 decimal place. That's fine. Now see how the variation will look like. So this will be variation percentage default. Default means the maximum date, the current date, right? So variation default. Now I'll pull it here, minus 65.76. Make it entire view, format it, bring it to the center, and make it a little bit bigger. Let's say font size 10 and make it bold. Now we have to color code this. If it is negative, then it should be in red. If it is positive, then it should be in green, right? So now, and also I need to show the geometric shapes up and down arrow. Up means positive variation, down means negative variation. Okay, so for that, let's build some calculated field. So for up and down arrow, what I want you to do is you just go to this site for the geometric shapes. So here you will get all the geometric shapes. So for the up arrow is this, and for the down arrow is this, right? So let's use it to create some calculated field. So variation positive, variation, or let's keep volume variation, trading volume variation. Let's give name up, right? Up. Now if my this variation parameter based is greater than 0, right, then give me, right, and apply, okay, duplicate it, edit. Now it should be down. So for down, just copy this and replace it with down, and if down is less than 0, apply, okay. Now we have up arrow, down arrow. Now this color also should be changed here, right? So for the color, I'll use calculated field trading volume positive. Same formula, if variation percentage parameter base greater than 0, then give me, if it is greater than 0, then variation percentage, and so this is positive, apply, okay, and negative if it is less than 0, then give me this. Now it's not a trading volume, it's trading volume variation, right? Apply, okay, just duplicate it, positive means it is greater than 0, apply, okay. Now we are done. So now it's just a matter of dragging. Let's write volume here, so we get all the fields related to the volume. Okay, so now trading volume variation negative, just drag it here. Trading volume positive, also drag it onto the text. We have positive and negative. and make this default properties number format as percentage, positive also percentage. Okay, now just go to the text and bring them side to side. Now the negative will be colored as, let's use this red color, and for positive let's use this green color, right? And make it bold, apply, okay. Also we need to drag these up and down arrows, trading volume variation up and trading volume variation down, select both and drag these also to the text. Now bring it in to the same line. Now if it is up means positive, green, but if it's down then it's red. Apply, okay. Let's give little bit space, apply, okay, right? So it's minus 65.76%, which is okay. Okay, so this is done. So the next thing is to build the versus. Versus means versus last day, versus last week, or versus last month, same as this thing, right? So let's create a sheet first and give it a name, versus text default, trading volume versus trading volume variation versus text, right? Now create a calculated field for last day, or give it a name, versus last day, if date, sorry, date diff, day part, granular date field and max date equals to 0, then give me versus last day and apply, okay. Copy it, duplicate it, edit, versus last week, change it date to week, versus last week, apply, okay. Duplicate it, edit it, versus last month, LM, change it from week to month, apply, okay. We do have all these three. Now a final calculated field that will be linked with my parameter, so just give it a name, volume variation default, versus text, right? Default versus text. Now case date granularity, when 1, then give me my versus last day, when 2, then give me versus last week, and when 3, then give me versus last month, and apply, okay. Drag it onto the text here. So this won't go to the entire view, so just keep it as it is. Increase the font size, make it black, and make it not black, let's give it little bit grayish shade, right? Apply, okay. So let's see if it is changing with my parameter last week and last month. Okay, great. So it is also changing my parameter. So we have the current volume, we have the variation, we have the trading volume variation. Now the next thing is, when I select any of the bar here, this trading volume should show me the volume on the selected date, right? So here I have 148 billion, which is 147.8, same thing, and here 147.31 on January 7, 261.78, like this. And the variation KPI should change to this 1 week, because we have selected here weekly, right? If I have selected here daily, let's say, so now let's see, February 6 is having 16.8 and it's showing here 1 day. Okay, now this will be my selected fields. So let's build it. A new sheet, calculated field, trading volume, selected, simple sum of volume. So this is my trading volume selected. Format, currency, dollars in billion dollars up to 2 decimal places. So now this is my trading volume. Trading volume selected. This is my trading volume selected. The next thing is, when I select a bar, it should show me 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, right? So for that, let's create a calculated field here. Let's give it a name, versus text selected, right? Or volume versus text selected. Now I'll use simple case statement here. Case date granularity, when 1, then give me $1D, when 2, give me 1 week, when 3, then give me 1 month. And now this is my selected text. Format it. Make it green, make it bold. Apply, okay. For the selected bar. So I have this, I have this. Now it's time to drag some of these worksheets to our dashboard, just to build our dashboard now. So I'll go to this new dashboard. I'll select my canvas size to width 800, height 900, right? So now this is a black canvas, so I need to put some background image here, right? So for that, I'll drag this image object to this canvas. Now it's asking me to choose a file. So now I have built this kind of layout in the PowerPoint where I have this white and milky white combination. Right, you also can build it, and I have saved it in the PNG or JPG format. From there I'll just drag these, right? So here they are. So here is my layout. Fit image, center image, apply, okay. Right, make sure when you build such kind of layout in the PowerPoint, then go to design, and the size should be same as your Tableau canvas size. So there I have used 800 by 900 pixels. So here also width should be in the PowerPoint 8 by 9 inches, right? Now here is my canvas background. Now this particular big box will carry my bar chart. So I'll just drag the trading volume bar chart, and that too in a floating way here. Let's park this date granularity parameter here. Align it. Let's format this axis. Okay. Edit axis. Okay. Now, since we have some space constraint, we have to adjust it somehow. Now this date fields also need to be adjusted. Let's format our date field. How we can reduce the size. Let's remove here, right? Okay, so, and select format, the background should be none. Okay, so this is fine. The next thing is to bring the card here. Let's make a little bit room for the card. So now the cards will work like, I'll show you. So the cards are here, and this text is also here, as on February 13, 2024. So this is the last date, right? If I select weekly, then this is the last week for the week of February 11, 2024. So we have to make this text as well. So for weekly and monthly, it is showing for the week of and for the month of, but for the daily, it is showing as on February 13, 2024. So let's build it first. Let's create a sheet and give it a name, date text, create a calculated field. Field with this calculation will work like, give it a name as date text, case our parameter, when one, then one is daily, right? Then give me as on plus, which is we will concatenate. I'll give some space as on, then plus date name. Date part is month, and my date is granular date field, right? Now I need the first three letters, right? I'll use the left function and number of characters 3, again plus, then the date, so date name part date granular date field, right? Let's give some space, and again plus some space plus date name, this time year granular date field. Right, it's a big calculation. When one, then give me as on, month, day, and then year, right? So this is my 1. When 2, which is my week, then I'll use for the week of this, and when 3, then for the, or just copy it, when 3, then just write here for the month of this, and right. So let me show you how this looks like. So just drag it here. Okay, so now it is showing me for the last 12 month, week or days. Let's see what we did. We did something wrong, since we need only the last row, right? The last month. Okay, just go to edit. Okay, so instead of date granularity, let's use our this versus last day, or just use our max date, right? Just use our max date. And here also let's use our max date, right? Copy. I will just copy it from here, full line, and paste it here and paste it here. And so I have used my max date. Something is wrong. Expected end to match case at character 0. Okay, let's see what goes wrong. Left of this, then date name. Okay, this is extra, this is extra, and this is extra. I think now it's fine. Right, so just we have replaced our date granularity with our max date, right? Let's apply and okay, and see, we got this, right? Now drag it onto the text, make it entire view, format, horizontal, and bold, little bit grayish in 10 font. Okay, okay, now just drag the parameter and see how this looks like. If I select daily, as on February 13, 2024, for weekly, for the week of Feb 13, 2024, and for monthly, for the month of Feb 13, 2024. Okay, so but the thing is, see, so this kind of QC thing we have to do. So the thing is, if you see on every parameter selected, it is showing for the Feb 13, right? Because my max date is Feb 13. But if you see our volume bar chart, and if I select daily, then my max date is Feb 13. If I select weekly, my max date is Feb 11. And if I select monthly, then my max date is Feb 1, right? But here we do have all the time we have this. But here all the time we have our Feb 13, right? So now let's go back to our date text calculated field. So let's use, instead of max date, use max of granular date field. Max of granular date field. And here also. And here also. And let's make this as fixed. Here as well. And here as well. Now each time I change my parameter, so I'll get this thing. Okay. So I'll just copy it till here and paste it. So now I replace my max date with the max of granular date field. Something is again wrong. Okay. So okay, so inside this, and okay, so this is for this, then the LOD parenthesis, then this month parenthesis, then this left parenthesis. Okay. Similarly, here for, it's just a matter, you have to match the parenthesis closing and the brackets closing. That's it. Nothing rocket science I'm doing here as of now. Okay, so I'm just copying it and pasting it here. Here also. Here also. Here also. Yeah, now we're good. Apply. Okay. Okay, still something is wrong. Let's go back again. So here we are seeing for the week of Feb, right? So let's select daily first, right? So as on Feb, okay, we took the first 3 days, then the date, which is Feb 13, that also fine. It should be year, and it should be day. It should be year, not day. So you guys have to keep in mind when you do copy paste, right? So this kind of QC we should have the practice to do, that make us a good BI analyst. Right now, see, weekly and monthly February 1, weekly February 11, and daily February 13. Great. So date text also done. This date text is for volume, right? So now let's go back to our dashboard. So I I deleted that by mistake. No problem. Okay, I deleted that by mistake. Okay, no worries. Let's build our canvas background. Choose layout. Minus this. Fit. Apply. Okay. When I loading trading volume bar chart, high title, let's park our parameter here on the top, expand it, okay, make it little bit shorter, okay. Okay, so till now we are good. So till now we are good. Now, okay, so it's working fine. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, so now the next thing is so now the next thing is we have to drag the API cards. So let's drag the vertical container first. So vertical container will hold my variation percentage. So drag this variation percentage default, press shift, bring it over the vertical container and leave it there. Hide the title. Now the second is we want the versus text. So trading volume variation, press shift again, bring it onto the vertical container and leave it there. Hide the title, bring it a little bit down. Now format it, bring it to the left, select the vertical container, make it a little bit smaller in size, right? Okay, so place it here. Now the next thing is we have to bring my variation. So where is that variation? Variation percentage, trading volume, current field. Okay, so now this is my trading volume current field. High title, daily, weekly or monthly. Okay, cool. So make it a little bit shorter. So I want to fix this and these two in the horizontal container. So let's drag the horizontal container here, press shift, and drag it over to the horizontal and hold down shift and drop it. Similarly, select this vertical container, bring it onto the top of horizontal container, press shift and drop it here, right? Now select horizontal container, expand it, adjust the height, format, make this 8 in size. Horizontal container and bring it somehow here. Okay, now just format it, go to this color, make it none, this also format, go to color, worksheet background, right? Now we have these in place. Now the very crucial step that I have to do, right? So this is my, let me show you. Select the horizontal container. Let's have some border here. Okay, so we have one this. Now what I have to do is, so as of now, whatever value I have here is reflected here, right? Now what I want is, if I select any value or any bar, so the value which is on that date should reflect here, and this variation and this should be changed to 1 month, because the date granularity is monthly. So how to do that? So for that we will use the filter actions. Now before using the filter action, we have to do some adjustments. So I'll again drag one horizontal container. Now here I'll drag the trading volume selected means for the selected bar, and hide the title, fit entire view, okay, and make this let's see the font of this 18th, and make this also same font 18th, bold, right? Now the second thing is, I have to drag the 1 month sheet here. So where is that? Versus text for the selected, this 1 month, right? Select the horizontal container, expand it little bit. Now it is aligned it to left, right? So it should look somehow near to the value, and this you align it to right. Now see, okay, now is the most crucial part. Let's make this also border, right? And let's see the dimension. So 454 and 73, this also 454 and 73, okay. Now I'll use the action filter from here, and sorry, not this, I'll use this filter action. And what this filter action will do, filter 1, or let's say filter default, right? So this is the default one. So filter default, so what it will do is select the trading volume bar chart on selection, and trading volume variation versus text selected, trading volume current field selected, this one, and variation default, this one, these three, right? Show all, and clearing the selection will show all the values. Okay. Okay, now if I press this one, this is vanished. But when you see the trading volume is 3033 billion, but it is not changing. So for that, now we will use one more action filter. I'll give it a name as filter selected for the selected bar. Now source will be again my volume bar chart, and here I'll use trading volume selected, this one, and volume versus text, this one. And clearing the selection will exclude all the values. If I unselect any of the bar, so this particular thing should go blank, right? Press OK. Okay. Now see, if I select January 1, it should have 3033 billion, right? 3032.73 or 3033. And if I select December 1, it will have 3033.50. If I unselect this, I get this, and this got vanished, right? So this is the important step. Now I'll just bring this layout on the top of this, right? So let's select the horizontal container, or let's select the horizontal container this. Let's see its x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is 32, y-axis is 537. So now select this. X-axis is 32 and y-axis is 537. Okay. And format none. Choose a format none. Right. Now select this. Remove the background. None. Okay, I should have removed the background before. Let's select the horizontal container and remove the background. Okay, now select this again, and I have to bring this on the top of this. So let's see what's its x-axis and y-axis. 32, 537. Select the horizontal container, 32 and 537. Okay, now selecting anything will give me that value. Unselecting it, give me the default value. Let's check it for daily. So it is 18.63% higher than the previous day. If I select for February 12, 67 billion, unselect it, I get the default value. Cool, right? So now this portion is also done. Now the next small step is to drag the date text. So date text is this. Hide it, the title, and bring it here. Make it little bit smaller. Let's not make it bold. Okay. Apply. Okay. Right. And format it. None. Now give it a name. Text So the text will be trading volume analysis. Right. So we have to do some adjustments since there is a big white space here, right? So let's shorten our this. 238.73. Okay, 238 won't work in this case. Expand it. No. $250. Okay. Right. Now it's of size 260 and 73. So it should be of the same size. 260 and 73. Okay. Right. Now select this horizontal container, see its x coordinate of 30 to 537. Now bring it here. 32, 537. Okay, now we're good. Okay, now you're seeing this text is also vanishing when I unselect it, because by default when we drag a new sheet, so it actually takes that action. So our action shouldn't apply on this text field, right? Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, now we're good. So this particular portion is done. Now the same thing we will do for the line chart, and the line chart is for the trading price, right? So let's do it for the line chart. So same steps, we do have our line chart here. We have to create the trading price for the current field. So just duplicate this and rename it as trading price. Trading price current field. Now here it's Trading volume parameter based. Trading volume parameter based. Let's see what's the formula. Okay. Current day trading volume, current week trading volume, and current month trading volume. Okay. So current day. Okay. So instead of volume, we will just use our price. So the price will be our last closing price, this one, or the open price, right? Let's take the open price. So let's duplicate this. Current day trading price, open, apply, okay. Duplicate, edit, current week trading price, week, and current month. Current month, apply, okay. So we have our current day, current week, and current month. Now trading price parameter based is date granularity. When 1, then give me current date trading price. When 2, then give me current week trading price. When 3, then give me current month trading price, and apply, okay. So now here I'll drag this, I'll format this, so currency, and display as display unit none, okay. So this is my trading price. And then comes the variation. So the same variation we have to do for the price, right? The same steps: trading volume, variation, negative, positive, up and down. So variation. So trading volume percentage DOD, edit, okay. So we have to calculate the previous day, week, and month trading price as well. So we'll just copy the formula of the trading volume. I'll duplicate this, edit. So here I'll change it to price. So then give me open, because the difference is 1. Apply, okay. Now duplicate, edit, trading price for week, open, price, apply, okay. And for the month, duplicate, edit, open, price, apply, okay. We have current month, previous month, current day, previous day, and current week, previous week. Now the next thing is this variation. Select variation here, So we have to create this dod mom and ww. So duplicate it, edit it, variation dod for price, current day price, just replace the volume with price because our terminologies are same for all the calculations, right? So current day, previous day, right? Apply, okay. Similarly for mom, duplicate, edit, so price, and price, right? Apply, okay. And last, week over week, duplicate, edit, price, apply, okay, right? So now the trading volume variation down, what's the formula here? Okay, now the variation percentage parameter based. So variation percentage parameter based, duplicate it, edit, variation percentage parameter based for price. Now here variation dod is for price. This, right? I'm just dragging my price variations, apply, okay. Now trading volume variation up down, duplicate, edit, trading price variation down and variation parameter based price, right? Apply, okay. Then for up, duplicate, edit, so this will also be trading price. Now this trading price variation up, now negative positive, trading volume variation, duplicate it, edit it. So these are very straightforward steps. Once you reach to this point, now then you will feel more comfortable. Then positive, apply, okay, right? So now we have everything. Just select the price from here. Now the first thing is trading volume variation negative and positive. Okay. Now duplicate it, percentage for default, give it a name price. Now here I will change. So first of all, trading price variation negative, this. Now trading price variation, okay, trading volume price. Since I have done undo, then this also changed back to the existing one. So trading price variation positive, trading price variation positive, right? Okay, apply. Okay, the trading price variation positive will come onto this, then trading price variation down will come onto this, and trading price variation up will come onto this. Now we're good. Now we're good. And so this is done. The next thing is trading volume variation versus text. This text that we built, it is volume variation default versus text. Let's see what was the formula. Default versus text, edit it. Okay, versus last day, versus last week, versus last month. Okay, so I think this gonna be the same thing. Okay, versus last day, it is irrespective of price or volume, because we are playing with the dimensions here, not the measures. Okay, so we'll use the same thing. Same thing, right? So I'll just duplicate this. Volume variation, instead of volume variation, I'll use trading price variation versus text. Then comes our trading volume selected, right? So trading volume is just the sum of volume. So I'll just duplicate it and I'll rename it as trading price selected. So trading, let's calculate. Trading price is sum of open okay, trading price already exists. Okay, here it is, the trading price. Okay, I have used closed. Open and close both are same thing, right? Closed. Let's use the same thing. Okay, so trading price we have here, so just drag it here. Trading price for the selected, trading volume selected. The next thing is volume versus text selected. Okay, this one. I think this will also be same, right? So this will also be same. Okay, so I just duplicate this sheet. For the price, because it is built on dimension, not on measures. Okay, now I think we have everything. Then the volume date text, duplicate this as well. This one is my price date text. Okay, so now let's go back to our dashboard. So here, first and foremost, I'll drag my line chart. So here is my line chart. So this is the price, the trading price, right? Okay, so this is my line chart. Now on the top, I should put these same type of KPI charts. So okay, let's drag a vertical container first, and let's drag the variation, right? trading variation default, hide title, and then versus text for the default, press shift and drop here, hide title, make this smaller in size. Okay, now drag this trading price, hide, and we have to fix this and these two in the horizontal container. Drag a horizontal container, select this, press shift, drop it, select the vertical container, press on to the side because this is horizontal container. Okay, the size will be the same. $260 and $73. Let's make it 265. Okay. So this is done. Now the second thing is the selected one. So for the selected one, let's drag a horizontal container here on the top and trading price selected, hold shift drop, hide title, okay, let's drag a horizontal container, then comes the trading price selected, okay, hide title, and then drag the versus text. I think it's not, something's wrong with the horizontal container. Okay, let's delete this container, right? Okay, the thing is, if you see this action filter is basically disturbing these visuals, right? So for the time being, let's go to action and remove this from the price, trading price, just keep it on the volume, that's it. Similarly, this one also, remove it from the trading price. We will keep it on the trading price, but later, not now, right? So now we are here. So now let's drag the horizontal container, and hold down shift to drop the floating objects. Okay, so let's price versus selected text, hold down shift and drop it, hide title, we have this, and then the trading price selected, hold down shift and drop it, hide title, fit entire view, format, and okay. Format, currency, 2 decimal place. It's fine. Let's see what's the dimension of this. 166.73. to 65.73. Okay, now we have to implement the same thing. This is gone. Okay, again this is applied to the visuals, because by default whatever action filters you have applied, or whatever the action parameter or the set filters that you have applied, set actions or the parameter actions you have applied, if you drag the new visuals onto the dashboard afterwards, those will automatically get added to those new visuals as well. Okay, no worries. Let's select the trading volume bar chart, and now the first one will be for the default. So the trading price trend line won't be affected. This will be affected since this is the trading price variation versus default, and trading price current field will be affected. Selected field is not affected by this. Then the trading volume variation text will be affected. Default current field will be affected. Variation default. Okay, so variation default is for that volume, and this is for the price. This will be affected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 fields. Great. Now the second one is for the selected fields. That's why I have given the name as selected at the end. So this will be affected. Then what's next? The trading price selected field will be affected. Bar chart default will not be affected. Trading volume selected field will be affected. Default price will not be affected, and this will be affected, selected one, right? Okay, now let's give it a try. Unselected. Great. Now see its dimension, horizontal container dimensions. The coordinates 159, 271. Select container 159, 271. Okay, it's working fine, but the thing is we have to bring it little bit down and little bit center aligned. No, 193, 298. Okay. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay, so this text field has price date text. Okay, so once I drag it, this will be affected by the set action filters. I have to remove that filter manually. See, it is gone, right? So go to actions, price date text, and this also price date text. Okay. Now we have to bring this trading price analysis text box. Trading price analysis text box here. So this way our dashboard is shaping up. So earlier it seems easy one, but now if you see, there are a lot of steps that need to be followed to build such a dashboard, right? So now we have to bring our parameters. So for daily, weekly and monthly, that will be captured in the next part. That will be the last part of this dashboard. So I wish you all the best. Just keep practicing and stay tuned for the next part. Thank you.